Hey, how's everybody doing? Nice to see you guys in the classroom, the video, virtual video meeting. It was kind of nice to see all those who showed up. So this video is going to cover rotations, clockwise and counterclockwise rotations. This would be 9.3 in the book. Also, if you haven't done so, stop by the school. On the counter in the front office, there is a packet of work to do. Now, school's closed right now, but you can go there on Monday, I believe. On Monday, school will be opened again. And just go to the office and say, hey, where's that math packet for the 8th graders? It'll be right there. Pick up that packet. There's a lot of extra work. Okay, so this video is going to cover clockwise and counterclockwise rotations. So 9.3, we're talking about rotation. Rotation, we're turning a figure. And what we're going to do is a 90 degree clockwise rotation. So clockwise, you think about how a clock turns. That's clockwise, okay? The direction that a clock turns, 90 degrees. So what happens in a 90 degree rotation, your x and y coordinates change places. So you see the x goes to where the y is and it becomes opposite. Y goes into the x spot and it stays the same. So again, your x and y change places, make the x opposite. So I have a triangle here. Okay, this is my pre-image triangle ABC. Point A is at -6 and 3. Point B is at -4 and 6. Point C is at -4, 2. I follow this rule. I change x and y and I make the x opposite. So -6, 3 becomes 3, 6. -4, 6 becomes 6, 4. -4, 2 becomes 2, 4. And if I plot those, my image is A prime, B prime, C prime, and there's our new points. -6, 3 becomes 3, 6. -4, 6 becomes 6, 4. And -4, 2 becomes 2, 4. This rotated 90 degrees clockwise. Rotated 90 degrees clockwise. So let's do another one. Okay? So I'll plot out a figure. I'll do a triangle and I'll plot it using the origin. So here's a point here. I guess we'll do a point here and we'll do one there. Okay? And so I don't even know what those are. I just randomly put those points on there. I'll connect them and then we'll figure out our points. Okay? This goes from here to here. And you know how much I miss doing this in the classroom, guys? Okay, so we'll call this point A, and point A is at 0, 0. It's at the origin. We'll call this point B, and it's at -3 and 3. -3, 3. And we'll call this point C, which is at 1, 5. Okay? So I have point A, 0, 0. Point B, -3, 3. And point C at 1, 5. And we're going to rotate this 90 degrees. So what are my new points going to be? Let's see, we'll pick a better color, red. Okay. So, remember our rules. We're going to change x and y and make the x opposite. So this, well, if I change places, stays the same, right? Because it's the origin. Yes? I swapped the x and y and I made the x opposite. Well, 0 is 0. Let's change point B. I swap. Y becomes x. X becomes y, and it becomes opposite. So this becomes 3, 3. So x goes into the y position as an opposite, and y goes into the x position, stays the same. And then we'll change this last one. This becomes 5, -1. Okay? Remember, make, oops, I lied to you. Yeah, there you go. And make the x opposite. Okay? Okay, so here we go. I'm going to replot this. Well, A stays A. B becomes 3, 3. So 3 and 3 is right here. So that's A, that's point B. And point C becomes 5, -1. 5, -1. Okay. Okay, so this is B, which is now 3, 3, and this is A prime, B prime, C prime, and C prime is 5, -1. Okay, so this triangle, if you think about it, we just turned it 90 degrees. This is a 90-degree clockwise rotation. Okay, so what I've done is I traced out the triangle, I cut it out. This is it right here. It's in yellow. I'm going to lay it over the image. So you see points, you see point A, B, and C. Okay? And then if I rotate it 90 degrees, it just does this. See, I'm rotating it, boom. A prime, B prime, C prime. You see how that went? It started here, and we rotated it. There it is. Okay? That's a 90-degree rotation. That's what you're doing. X and Y change places. Make the X opposite. Okay? Okay, so here's another triangle I drew out. We're going to do the same thing, a 90-degree clockwise. So we're going to go 90 degrees clockwise. Alright, so this is our image. A is at -1, 0 right here. B is at -6, -4 right here. C is at -3, -6 right here. So remember, what do? X and Y change places. X becomes opposite. So this goes here. X and Y change places, 0. Instead of -1, it will be 1. B is going to be -4, and instead of -6, it will be +6. And C becomes -6, and instead of -3, becomes 3. The X and Y change places, and the X is opposite of what it was originally. So let's replot it. So I'm going to go 0, 1. So 0, 1 is here. That's going to be A prime. -4, 6. So -4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is right up here. Okay, just make sure. -4 and 6, -4 and 6, and then C becomes -6 and 3. So -6 right here, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'll connect those dots. Exciting, isn't it? Watching me draw triangles. Alright, I know Kevin's liking this. Malachi, how about you? You liking this? I know you would. Alright, so this becomes A prime. Okay? And then -4, -6 is B prime. And then -6, 3 is C prime. So we see this triangle rotated 90 degrees clockwise. It rotated 90 degrees clockwise. Alright? Good job. Okay, so what if we rotated counterclockwise? Counterclockwise, so the opposite direction that the clock turns. using the same triangle I did as in the last example, I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees counter. So what's the rule for that? 90 degrees counterclockwise. Ready? So you change X and Y, change positions, make, what do you think? When we went clockwise, we made the X negative. If we go counterclockwise, what do you think happens? Just think about it. If you said we make the Y opposite, you would be correct. You make the Y opposite. Okay, so your -1, 0 becomes 0, -1. The 0 doesn't change because it's 0, so positive or negative, it's still 0. But let's look at B. -6, -4 becomes 4, -6. You see the Y and the X change positions, but now what used to be -4 now becomes +4. And for C, -3, -6, same thing, they change positions. So instead of -6, this becomes 6 and -3. So let's plot it. Okay, so 0, -1, 0, -1 is here. 4, -6, 4 and right down the 4 line. There's 5, I think this is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. And then 6, -3, so 6, 1, 2, and 3. 6, -3. Okay. Marker smears. Let's get better markers. Okay, connect these two guys. Okay, so this is A prime. Got it? This is B prime, and this is C prime. This becomes a 90 degrees, okay, 90 degrees counter clockwise. Okay, you get the idea? So practice those, and then if you have any questions or comments, please send them through email, submit them in Google Classroom, send it on email, and myself or Ms. Bautista will get back to you. Thanks a lot. See ya. Hope that was helpful. Again, if you have any questions, send us an email or submit that on Google Classroom, and myself or Ms. Bautista will get back to you. Please encourage those of you who've been on the virtual classroom, you know who you are. Please encourage your friends, contact them, social media, whatever you want, however you can, and get them to connect with us, because as we said before, your grade is going to be pass or incomplete, which means if you do the work and turn it in, you pass. Pretty simple. But if you don't turn anything in, it is going to be incomplete, and when we get back to school, you will be responsible to finish it. Those of you who have done the work, you've passed. You did a good job. Those of you who haven't done anything, it's incomplete. And if you're watching this, that means you're probably doing the work, which is awesome. So you've been to the virtual classroom. Please, 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 please get in touch with your friends who weren't at that virtual meeting. You know who they are. Contact them, social media, any way you can, and let them know, hey, Ms. Bautista, Mr. Polizzi have put these videos up, have put this work up. Get on there so you can get this stuff done. Let's work together, encourage one another. Anyway, again, hope this was helpful, and I'll get back to you in a couple days with another video. Have a good one. Bye.